energy, and being there for the people. And what you realize around you is that other people are also there for you when you need them, because you've set yourself a net of friendships and connections that you're always there for one another, and that's very healthy and makes you feel very, very happy, and you're a very important element in this net. So what you should learn? Releasing allegiances. So, what you should learn now at the moment, I know the cards seems a bit scary, but what you should know at the moment or learn, is to let go of toxic situations, of toxic relationships, of toxic behaviors. You should let go of all that. And you should also realize there's no problem, there's no negative side to be alone for a while. Don't be afraid of being alone, because you need this healing process. So the card tells us that you probably have been or still are in a situation that is not positive for you. And you should let go of the situation. And no matter how painful it may seem at first, and you probably think, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to do it, I'm going to be so lost and afraid. Well, the card is telling you, you won't be lost, because the universe is with you. You'll be very protected, and they'll be there exactly by your side. But you need to let go of this old baggage in order to move on, in order to be free for new horizons, new relationships, new friendships, new jobs, whatever it may be. So you need to let go of the past in order for the future to unfold. Otherwise, you'll just be running around in circles and not feeling healthy and not feeling good about yourself. And if you take some time out just for yourself, you'll come out renewed and refreshed, and you can think clearer. Then the world will seem different. The world will seem more positive, better, and then the future can start unfolding for you in a beautiful way that you deserve. So let go of what you do not need anymore, what you cannot carry anymore. And the universe will take care of you. It's a promise. But what is your power right now? The Untamed, Goddess Freya, and Amber. Wow. So this is really good news, especially after this card. So Goddess Freya is a Norse goddess, equivalent to the goddess Venus, is the goddess of love and marriage. And amber, it's usually called a stone, but it's not really a stone. It's a resin, actually. And it stands also for healing. And the Untamed. Now, the Untamed, this is your strength. Do not forget, this is what you carry within you. You are a rebel. You are a free thinker. And you don't let anyone press you into some conventional way of being, of thinking. You break free. And this is wonderful, because they're telling you have the strength in you to do this. So you break free from everything that is not for you. You like to go your own way. You like to go to try things that other people haven't tried before. And your heart is so full of love. You don't want to be depressed or repressed by fear. You don't let anyone talk your heart down. So you want to live fearlessly. You want to live out of your own truth. You want to live out of love. So, and Untamed is like, even when the problems arise and pain arises for any reason, you won't give up. It's a bit similar with the previous reading, but because You have so much to give. You have so much to give to this world, and you don't let anything stop you. You are a free soul and a beautiful soul, and no one is able to break that. No one is able to break you. You are free. So, what kind of man do you need right now? The Knight of Wands. So, the Knight of Wands is someone in their late 20s, beginning of 30s up to 35. And they're very fiery. So, what you're needing right now is passion, pure passion, and especially sexual passion, because that's the Knight of Wands all over. He's a very passionate person, has plenty of ideas, very fun to be with, is very witty, has lots of stories to tell, and has always a fun remark. And he makes your life bountiful and full of life, funnier, full of adventure. He brings new ideas, new passion into your life. And you balance him out in grounding him, you know, making him more reliable. So both of you, that'd be a wonderful pair, I'll tell you. And so what you should do about this, be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. So this card is telling you probably are afraid, to trust this kind of person. It's probably that you already met him, but you can, just show this person that you care. Show this person that he has your support, and everything will work out one way or the other. And you're going through so much yourself. You have to let go of so much, and you're in discovering your inner strength, and you're about to shine. So make this a part of this process, and just allow yourself to shine and show that you care, and from the heart always, and trust. I think this person will just jump right in, because that's the kind of man he is, full of fire. So this was your reading. I hope you resonated, and I wish you a wonderful time. Oh, let's put them together. That's nice. So now, pile number 4. There you go. And you are Queen of Swords. Well, usually these queens are seen in a negative way, but they're not negative at all. They are fantastic. Why? Well, first of all, they're very logical, analytical. They can see very clearly, They don't like nonsense. So they're very practical, analytical. They can be a bit detached, so they're not very emotional, but they always tell the truth. They're very truthful. Sometimes to the point of hurting. That's why they're not very well liked. But they're very honest all the time. And if someone needs your opinion on any subject, then that person comes to you because they know you're very honest and that you can see things very clearly. So they can trust your opinion. And you're also very ambitious, and you're very organized, and you're very intellectual. So you're very intellectual, you're very well read, and maybe you have studied, and you're more like an academic. So you're more in the world of thoughts, of philosophy, and more in the world of theories, also in a practical level, but you're very in your head, very much in your head. And you like to be with like-minded people, that understand you. And you don't like people that are clingy. You can't stand that. So your friends will be just like you, very free. You will meet when you meet. This not doesn't have to be every week or every weekend, because you hate that. You love your own space. You love time for yourself. You love to read a book or watch a documentary. You like to spend time with yourself in your world of thoughts, and you love to spend your time gaining even more knowledge or exchanging knowledge with other people. So that's why I was saying you like-minded people, because uh, you want to share this knowledge and learn new knowledge from other people. And but you're a very true friend, as long as these friends or partner, they respect your need for your independence and for your self time. Then they have a friend for life, that will do anything for them. So you have a very good heart, but you're not very warm when expressing feelings or emotions. But if people understand that in you and respect that in yourself, then um, there's no problem, because they just have to understand your language, and your language has a right to be that way like any other language, right? And and it makes you very sophisticated, makes you very unique also in your way. And you talk what you have to talk. You're not someone that spends too many words in a conversation. You don't repeat yourself. You go to the point. You don't beautify any kind of opinion or make it more poetic or colorful. You're just very down to the matter of the fact, and you speak things as they are. So you're very direct, you're very honest, you're very clear, and you're someone, for instance, that would have problems in living together with someone else. Not that would be a major problem, but for you, because you love your independence and your own space, sometimes you think, oh my God, is it a good idea that we live together, because I need so much own space? But it's not impossible, because the other person may be exactly like you are, and then you'll understand each other perfectly, right? So, but let's move on and see what other traits are in you. Sisterhood, friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, delight. Well, so although you love your own space and your own time, you love, like I said earlier, people that are like-minded. You like to have this group of friends where you can share everything with them, where you can share your thoughts and have the feeling that you are understood, you know. People that you can trust, that are exactly like you. And it's like your own tribe, your clan. And for some of you, you already have it, and you're very talented in attracting the right people to you. For some others, there is this longing to have these people around you. You crave to find your tribe, and sometimes you can feel really lonely. But the tribe will come. I have the feeling, if you're longing for it, it will come. Just relax, because this is a part of you. This is a part of your soul. So you're calling out for your clan, and some of you already has it, and you're very, very happy with it, because you're very capable of attracting the right people to your circle of friends. But let's see what you have to learn. The perfection of your life. That's amazing. Why? Because the perfection of your life, this card is telling you that everything is perfect despite of how it may look like. So it can be that at the moment there's like turmoil in your life, chaos, like a storm raging, and you think everything is falling to pieces, and you don't know left from right, and you lost orientation. But what the card is telling you is everything is unfolding as it should unfold and has its own perfection. And you just have to relax and see that everything is as it should be. And they're telling you that you're not alone. So they're there for you to guide you through that storm. And since you're such a keen observer and a clear thinker, you will understand this really, really good because, or really, really well, because when you see into these situations, you can draw your own conclusions of why something is happening. If you start thinking bigger, if you start to see everything from a higher perspective, which you're very good at. So they're telling you to trust that higher perspective. Don't get lost in the turmoil happening around you, because life is changing around you, but it's changing for the better. But you're just not seeing it right now because you just see the chaos. So they're asking you to go to this higher perspective because you probably will understand why it is happening and where it is heading. And just to trust the universe, because everything makes sense even if you don't see it right now. But trust your higher perspective and trust the unfolding of the situations. Everything will make sense soon enough. And then, what is your power right now? The Ascended Master, Kuan Yin, and Pearl, Divine Rebel. So the Ascended Master, Kuan Yin, is also the goddess of compassion. So, and Pearl stands for beauty, for love, for unconditional love, and also for healing. And now we have Divine Rebel. So they're saying you're a rebel. You're a rebel because you have a very unique way of seeing the world. You have a very unique way of leading your life. You just go the road you find fit for yourself. You only trust your own instincts. You don't care about what other people say, what other people believe, what other people tell you to do. You just go your own way because you're being truthful to your heart. So this is your gift right now, is you are being truthful to your heart. So you do what is right for you. But of course, being a rebel can be very lonely at times because you're misunderstood or not understood at all. And sometimes it's difficult to find connections to other people because other people might see you as being weird, as not being conventional, being too unorthodox, and being a punk, right? But the card's also telling you you will find your tribe. Again, oh, this is great. We find here, you find your tribe because the only people that can relate to you and really connect to what you really are is other rebels. And there are enough rebels on this planet, believe me, and it's beautiful. So people that just follow their inner truth, even if other people are not able to understand it. But it's not their job to understand who you are. Only you can understand who you are. And this card is also telling you, is telling us that you are losing fear of showing who you really are. You're trusting more and more the unique person that you are. And that's a beautiful thing. That's your power right now. And this power will attract your clan or make it bigger if you already have one. Because the right people will come. The people that laugh with you, that people that really get you, the people that love and respect you for what you are. And that's a beautiful gift. You're attracting these people right now because this is your truth. So, what kind of man do you need right now? And I always say right now because people change, we evolve. So, the King of Swords, and this is beautiful. See, we were talking about this is fantastic. We were talking about like minded people, and here we have it. The Queen of Swords, of course, needs the King of Swords, and she's here saying hi to him. Hey. And King of Swords. So the King of Swords is exactly like the Queen of Swords, but in the masculine version. So we have here really the divine feminine and divine masculine coming together. And he's exactly like her. He's very analytical, very clear-minded, honest, only says what he thinks, can be a bit blunt, can seem a bit detached or cold because he's not very emotional. But you are exactly like him, so you will understand each other perfectly, you know. So in this relationship, there won't be someone saying, "Oh, we never show your emotions, you never say you care," because you speak the same language. So you will know that you love each other without having to follow all those rituals or serving all those expectations that we usually have in relationships, which are not bad, but for you, it wouldn't be the right thing because your language is different and this person speaks exactly the same language. So either you already have this person in your life or it's coming in the near future because this is the person you need right now. You'll attract him. And it's all together with this, like we're saying earlier, attracting your clan, and he's part of it. It will be your family. It's really, really beautiful. And what to do? Physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. Yes. So, this is probably something you both have to learn in this relationship. It's the physical part of the relationship, so it doesn't become just platonic. So, that showing tenderness in a physical way, it's very important for the human body and for the human mind. Human beings, we do need the touch of other people or to communicate with other people, to have people around us. Is something that ensures our survival. And you'll probably notice, or you probably know, that if you're feeling down and someone holds you, you feel a lot better. So it's like 50% of the problems or of the pain just gone away. It's a beautiful thing. So this is something you can develop with this man. And if you're being very rational about it, then just, consider it an experiment. For instance, there's a way, that's also a way of going about it. And you'll feel very rewarded because you'll have a beautiful relationship, a beautiful union of the minds, but then you bring it in a physical sense. You bring it down to the physical world, to the senses. And that will be beautiful. I'm seeing it with my third eye, and it's going to be fantastic. So I hope you resonated with this message, and I wish you a wonderful time. Thank you so much, my queens. I hope you enjoy the reading, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.